Welcome back to the Vispeahen Data Analytics and Visualization Platform.
Keep getting to know the privileged features with Vispeahen.
We have seen and analyzed order information on the dashboard called Mobile Device Order, which we have created and developed in our videos so far. Now it's time to examine the returns and costs of those orders and do some calculations. There is a dashboard that contains the cost information of our sales orders. We can see at the top of this dashboard the total turnover of all orders, total cost, product cost, shipping cost, customs fees, and the remaining profit margin from all these, which is our real earnings. At the bottom, we have their details and analysis. Well, what happens if the cost of shipping rises? How much would our profit share drop? In this video, we will explore the what if feature that helps us find answers to questions like these and give us insights. What if is a feature to pre-simulate what scenarios can happen when certain parameters change in your data. These scenarios can be saved and re-examined at any time.
How it works. Vispeahen What If feature is set and controlled from the bar menu at the top of the dashboard. When you open the What If window, an area for adding parameters will appear. Add What If parameters in this field. Give a name to be displayed on the dashboard, type a name to use in the formula, select a data type, enter a default value, give minimum and maximum values, and set an increase value. After saving, find your saved What If definition under the List option. But which chart will be affected by this feature and under what conditions? Go to the Data area from the Tools menu of the plugin you want to be affected. Open the FX formula field of the data column that will be affected by these variable parameters. Add the definition of what if to the formula. In this example, we'll see how a change in the shipping cost affects the total cost. For this, we added the change parameter that we just created to the total cost column. Any change in the change value affects the total cost. After defining and running the what if parameter, you can save the scenario you have tested. So you can go back and review the changes in that scenario at any time. There is also a table what if feature included in all of these. Table what if feature provides the option to add what if directly to one or more columns that we select in the table, which is different from the what if feature that we apply to the entire dashboard. So we can change the value on a cell basis and observe the change in the row. To use the table what if feature, open the data window from the Tools menu. Click on the three dots next to the column whose value will be changed with what if and switch to the what if field in the window that opens. Enable it and select this column as input to enter the value. Let's do the same for the column where we will see the result of changing the parameters and select it as output this time. And then add the columns we selected as input to the output formula field. In this example, we added what if to product cost, ship cost, and customs cost and selected input because they directly affect the cost of the sales data in that row and the profit from that sale. And we selected as output the columns where we will see the results of all these changes, which will be calculated with what if. In this example, our output columns are cost and profit. As a result, we can see the change in the rate of profit from sales in the case of an increase in costs, and we can take the necessary precautions and price increases in advance. There is no need to wait for the possible scenario to happen or to calculate manually to make these calculations. This is the insight that the Vispeahen What If feature gives us. What if from the user's eyes? Let's look at this feature from the perspective of a read-only user. We can use existing what ifs and we can examine existing scenarios, but we cannot add a new what if or save a new scenario. For insight and much more,
Vispeahen.